Right, so I'm finally getting round to it. This is going to be my review of the Cornell and Deal Purple Cow. Now, from what I gather, this is quite strong, so I'm not going for anything big. I was going to smoke it in my new SMA, but if it's as strong as everybody's making it out to be, then I think I'll stick with something smaller. So I'm going to be smoking it in my Dunhill Second, the Love It. It's the perfect size for a Love It for me. It's got a reasonably small bowl. It still holds a decent amount, and it's got the kind of trademark Dunhill shell briar finish. There will be an imperfection in it somewhere. I think it's how the grain's gone on the top of the bowl that caused it to be a reject in the first place. But you stick it next to the comparable Dunhill, and the only difference is the stem's a little bit lower quality, and it has a P instead of a dot, and on the bottom it says Parker made in London. Say all the Parkers are made in Italy, it's certainly not a regular Parker. But anyway, I'm just going to load up and actually give my charring impressions. Right, so I've loaded up. The tobacco itself is fairly light in consistency. There's some darker tones, I'm assuming a Latakia. So some lovely reds and browns. You can see cigar leaf in there basically. I know this has some cigar leaf in, which is why I'm quite looking forward to trying it. You can smell it as well. It's got a slightly musky sort of smell to it, kind of like a slight sourness, a smoky Latakia, but there is a lovely kind of sour note to the smell of this stuff. Oh, quite looking forward to this. So, don't know why I've taken the camera off the tripod, so I'm just going to have to try and balance this somewhere. Ain't gonna work, so I'm just gonna light up and I should be back in a second. Right, so when you light it, it's Latakia, and then suddenly just instantly hit with spice and pepper. It's very cigar-like. It's got kind of a sticky, sweet, smoky kind of taste to it. You get some wonderful cigar, kind of earthy, sort of leathery kind of dry tones. The burley's helping that along as well. It's quite a dry, kind of a dry smoke. Again, it's a very cigar-like. The spice, it's more peppery than spicy. It's on the finish. It's kind of got a very peppery, leathery. It does have an almost like a herby sort of part on the finish on that spice, but it's strong. Okay, I do keep getting a few kind of herby floral notes to it, but it's good. I think it might be not dry, but could have been rehumidified a little bit. I think that cigar leaf in there has dried out a lot, so you obviously need to keep the humidity up for the cigar leaf, but so far I do like this, but it is strong and it is quite hot. But so far, whoa, I'm enjoying this. It seems to burn very quickly. I'm compacting this down at a phenomenal rate, to be honest. But Latakia's losing its prominence, really. It's to me it's mainly cigar-like, but with that extra layer of a almost cocoa, very dry burley flavour. The Virginia's given it a nice sweetness, but the cigar leaf is also providing a bit of sweetness and a little bit of spice on a Maduro leaf sort of thing. It carries a bloody punch to it. I've got a lovely, lovely burly nicotine burn in the back of my throat. So far, it's like a good cigar in a pipe. These are pretty much the things I go for when I'm choosing a cigar. So far, I don't know why people have been complaining about Purple Cow. I think it's gorgeous, but then again, I like smoking the cane cigars, pretty much pure Ligero. I'm a big fan of strong, spicy, peppery, full flavoured cigars, and this is bloody good. So I'm coming towards the end of it now. It just calmed down a bit. Kind of loses the really spiciness. That only grows if you draw really frequently on it. If you just take casual draws, you're fine. But if you smoke like I do, exactly. Any of it goes down, it's very heavy and chesty. Kind of becomes more leathery. It's got more of a kind of sweetened leather finish to it. There's some nice earthy, dirty flavours. The spice is a very gradual thing. Like I say, the least amount you draw, the kind of less spiciness you get from it. It burns really fast, and it is a powerhouse for nicotine. I'm having to pace myself again at the minute, because I was just going at it a little bit hard because it was going out a bit, and I'm a bit, sit down. So it's a serious knockout tobacco. I did plan to smoke this last night, but I went out with Brewdog, opening a bar in Nottingham, and I was a little bit rat-arsed, and I had this and that big SMA in my pocket, and I'm very glad I didn't get that out now. I don't think I would have been standing up. But a seriously big, strong, robust tobacco this is. I'm going to put it there as the strongest pipe tobacco I've ever smoked. But at the same time, it tastes amazing. If you like big, strong, like Nicaraguan style cigars, this is a good tobacco for you. If you don't like Nicaraguans like Padrons and Canes and the bigger, stronger Nicaraguan cigars, things like the Oliva Serie V's and cigars like those, if you like those cigars, this pipe tobacco would be perfect. If you don't like those cigars, you smoke things like your typical mild Dominicans and the lighter Romeo and Julietas and H. Upmann Cuban cigars, this will knock your socks off. So I think I'll have to say that Purple Cow is one hardcore tobacco. If you really like your nicotine, you like it big, you like it strong, and you love the peppery spiciness of Cuban cigars, give this a try. If you don't like any of those things, steer well clear of it, because it's a strong peppery son of a bitch. Not as bad as a Camacho, or the Camacho Corojo cigars. They're even pepperier than this. So if you like a lot of pepper, give one of the Camacho Corojos a whirl. And if you want it in a pipe tobacco, Cornell & Deal's Purple Cow. It is a monster of a smoke, but very, very, very enjoyable. Right, thank you very much for watching, folks. That'll be it for today, and hopefully I'll get a few more videos in before I go off to Cuba. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.